Hey guys, this is my first race of 2022 on the 3R Racing Series. Enjoy.
Friend Charlie's in here too. I have a glass of wine. So, post dinner, see how we do.
So typically when I do bike in the evenings, it's after dinner. So, full stomach, and yes, I had a glass of wine. So if you're not familiar with these Zwift racing series, typically you do have to go balls out of the start and hang on till things calm down. So yes, this is a mass start, which is great because one, you could ride with other people within your capability or even outside your capability. And you can also see where people are kind of sandbagging it, whether or not they belong in your class. You can see where they fall in the group. Probably not a good sign. It's only a minute into the race, and I am already breathing very, very hard.
Lost Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie forgot that at the beginning of the race he had to go all out, and he missed the bus, so he dropped out of the race. So I will say, with the smaller field here, there's only 27 of us, you do work harder. There's not such a huge draft effect as in some of the other bigger races. But what I do like is that there tends to be more cohesiveness on this race as far as everyone kind of staying together for a good chunk of time versus the blobs of the bigger rides.
Alright. First baby climb coming up.
So I will say, in typical fashion on any of these little micro climbs, it's a very, very difficult effort to stay on. Fortunately, this is just a small bump, but a lot of strong folks tend to break away on climbs. Usually with the B's I can hang in. A's, I get my ass dropped.
Okay. Caution.
So here you can see all the A's starting to pull away. And again, not a surprise, they just have another kick that I just don't have as a beginner at racing here. So I'm okay with it.
No man's land.
So we reconnected with the A group, but all of us took a pretty hard dig to catch up here, and we've certainly burnt a match. And you can see in my live video I'm quite sweaty. So one lap about to complete here, and we're all still connected, but you'll see Another good effort coming up from the A group to break away. Oh, that's right. The 3R races don't have any power-ups, so I actually prefer it that way. I know a lot of people tend to save it for recoveries, which is strategic, but here you can at least count that on sprints, no one's going to throw a power-up and cream you on the finish. So this is definitely a mistake here. I let a gap form and they're starting to pull away, and really didn't need to make such a dig to reconnect, but it's a mistake and just gotta cover your gaps.
I had energy out push right there too.
Alright, this is nuts. Look at my power and look at the A's throwing 7 watts per kilo, and then they're starting to pull away and I'm just struggling, and I'm going to start fading pretty soon because I just don't have any more in me. So, again, great testament to how strong these A riders are, but it's just the same deal. We're going up hills, these guys just throw it down. And it's hard to stay on.
Oh God.
I am dying here. I just starting to fade. And yeah, look at my power numbers. Just completely collapsed. It's amazing. You know, rewatching this now and seeing where I'm at with the one rider a second in front of me and then the rest of the B group about 10 seconds back, was it even worth digging in? I don't know. I mean, clearly we all regrouped, but you know, gave it a go. But really, there was no way to reconnect with that A group. They were just flying.
Alright, 1 mile to go. We have this ravine guy from Israel who is essentially a modern day camper. He doesn't want to pull forward, just sitting back. But Tim and I are gonna sprint on this mofo.
So skipped a few laps and we're on the last, or less than 1 mile to go. Just a few of us now racing for the finish. There's been a number of folks that dropped out, and it's basically been myself pulling and Tennant. So I'm actually texting him right now in the app to let him know, hey, I'll lead out so we can break off this guy that's just been sucking our wheel the whole time. Alright, here we go. I'm going to create some space, me and Tanat, so I'll go first. And Tanat follows. now that we have some space. We're pretty early off, and so we've gapped Ravenna, but I still have some gas in me, so I'm gonna throw it all out there and see what happens.
Look.
Well, that finish was a little unexpected. I thought that Tennant would put a bit of more fight at the end, but that was all good. We had fun. And post-dinner bike race, I'd say that's a success, and I'm happy with the finish.
Last one.
Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. That was quote-unquote fun, and certainly going to give other races a consideration. Have a good one.